Yeah, this is Bobby Sessions, young legend from Dallas, Texas, and this is the third installment of a series that we just implemented called Wellness Wednesdays. So for this week, let's get into your why. What is the why behind the things that you do? I hear people all the time that say, oh, I'm a rapper, I want to be a rapper, but I really don't know the why behind them doing or taking this career path. It's not something that they really want to do other than for some shallow reasons time to time. Oh, I want to make some money. The girl's gonna be on me. I'm gonna get a lot of attention. That's not deep enough in most cases to become a true professional where you're able to provide for yourself and provide for your family from this skill. And it causes a lot of mental health problems because people think that if they spend a good amount of time doing this, that makes them veterans and that prepares them for the obstacles that comes with being a professional in this particular craft. When you hear people say, oh, it's important to do what you love to do and you got to know why you want to do it, that is being pushed out there mainly because there's so many obstacles that will arrive from you doing this. So if you don't love this, you're not going to have something deep to pull from when those obstacles present themselves, and your legs, from a more figurative standpoint, are going to be tired from jumping over hurdle after hurdle after hurdle if you don't have a deep love for this. If you're not really assessing and allowing your self-awareness to be your best friend, to really look at why do you really want to do this for real. When I first started rapping, I thought I was the nicest motherfucker in the world. Nobody can rap better than me. And that's just what it is. So since I'm the nicest motherfucker around, I should attract millions of dollars, recognition, attention, followers instantly. And that did not happen for me, and I was extremely discouraged, and this led me down a path of anxiety and depression because I'm like, what the fuck, I'm going, and this is more like the blog era when people going on blogs to discover music, and I'm like, my raps are better than these motherfuckers on the blogs, so why am I not getting the attention, why am I not getting the money, why am I not getting the recognition for these bars? And the truth of the matter is, at the time that I desperately wanted that, number one, I wanted some validation to validate and justify my journey that I was doing the right thing. I needed something instant. I needed some outside thing to confirm for me that I was on the right path, as opposed to getting that internally, me truly feeling internally that I was doing something that was of value, number one. And number two, at that time, I had no real value that I placed on patience and of really earning my stripes for real. I didn't view that as was something that I needed to do. I was above that. My talent ranked me at a level that didn't require me going through and earning my stripes for real. I'm just so dope. The way I put bars together is just so supreme, as opposed to really caring about what I was doing. And back then, when I was rapping, the material that I was putting together in the studio, I'm rapping good for rap's sake. I got a lot of bars, I got a lot of metaphors, similes, alliteration, and things of this nature, and I'm like, oh, I'm so nice, I'm so witty, but I'm not really talking about anything. I'm not talking about shit. I'm rapping about how good of a rapper that it's like, that's whack. And then I had some life events that took place where I realized, like, well, what value are people really getting out of my material? What, am I helping anybody do anything? And I don't mean if for any rappers or any entertainers or creatives that's watching this, like, if you don't have this great amount of substance, then your art doesn't have value. Your art could be making music for people in the club, but is it really making them feel better in the club? Or is it really making people feel better on that car ride? Or is it really making people feel something deep? Like, what is the why behind it? And I start realizing, for me, my personal story, talking about the law of attraction or manifestation or social justice issues, these were things that were very important to me. And I realized nobody can be Bobby Sessions better than Bobby Sessions. Nobody can be a better version of me than I can be of me. So that's the content, that's my content. That's what I'm going to put forward in the art. Everything is going to be about manifestation, because that's what's important to me. I want my music to be synonymous with the law of attraction and manifestation, because these are the things that changed my life around. And these are the experiences and the things that I want to happen for people that listen to my music. So people that have followed me know I'll come out and I'll declare a lot of different things publicly, because I want people to see the process of me just saying something out loud and manifesting it in the reality. That is important to me. So that is my why. So anytime I thought about quitting when I left my job to do this full time, I would think, how many people would miss out on my messaging if I stop right now? There's somebody along that journey that needs to hear my music the way that I present my music, and I would rob them of that opportunity by me leaving. That was the thing that allowed my legs to jump over that hurdle when I felt like I didn't have no fucking strength left in them. That was the why that was driving me. If I was just being moved by me wanting to show the world that I'm some great rapper, I would have quit years ago, because it's not enough. So with anything that you're doing, I ask you to really assess why. Why are you doing that? I want millions of dollars. Why? What do you plan on doing with it? I want to be on Billboard. Why? What are you going to do with that access? What are you going to do with that responsibility? How will you manage that level of power? Why? Doing things just so you can shit on people that is close to you is not a good enough reason, and it can be a burden if something great was to manifest and that why was so shallow, because it's going to expose you to another side of yourself that you don't need to meet when you're at that point, because there's no time to slow down anymore. So I really ask you, with whatever you want to do career-wise, on a personal level, really look and take a hard look at yourself and ask yourself, why? What is my why? And when you have that why and you discover what that why is, you can make so many different things happen in your life, because you have something that's fanning that flame, something that's going to allow for you to keep going. The obstacles can't get big enough, because you got something that's helping you jump to a higher level, because it's such a strong why. And if you don't know what your why is, that's okay. This is where everything I'm saying is connecting. The first part of Wellness Wednesday was, do we have a toxic relationship with time? That was centered around, we have a lot of time expectations and things that we have, goals that we have certain time requirements and shit for, that this stops us from doing certain things if we don't accomplish them in a certain time. The second installment of Wellness Wednesdays was about the power of repetition, having positive affirmations that you say over and over and over and over again, and really programming your mind to have a more positive outlook. With this one, with your why, you're able to detect your intentions and assess and vet the purity of your intentions with everything that you want to do. And when you know your intentions, you can move forward with a positive outlook. You can throw your clocks out the window and not have that toxic relationship with time, and you can move forward and accomplish whatever you want by really knowing why you want it to happen. And the universe will make its way for you to do just that. So again, with this Wellness Wednesday, look at your why, look at the reasons behind why you want to do things. This is Bobby Sessions, young legend from Dallas, Texas, another edition of Wellness Wednesdays. Peace.